Welcome once again to our series, The 10 Principles of Crisis Leadership for Frontline Leaders. I'm Dr. George Everly, and again, as always, joined by Dr. Carolyn Fowler. We're reviewing the 7 principles in a little more granular detail. Now we're going to look at number 7. Cohesive groups do better in times of stress and challenge. That first observation from a scholarly perspective was actually made in the 1850s by Charles Darwin. He found that cohesive groups did better under stress and survived, where other groups under stress perhaps didn't. Carolyn, cohesion's important, isn't it? We've been talking about it in some of our other principles, but we decided to pull it out and make it its own principle. It's that important.
It is, George. Absolutely it is. And it gets back to what we've been talking a lot about in terms of connections. But I think here, the principle of cohesiveness goes beyond just feeling connected to your immediate team and your immediate people. That's super important. I think it's also important for people to feel connected to the bigger picture. The organization, our organizational legacy, our history of sort of excellence and compassion, and the fact that we are stronger together. I mean, really, sometimes it sounds like a cliche, but it's true that we're stronger together. And so having people both connect at that local granular level, but also to feel wrapped in the bigger sense of us being together as an organization and moving through this with support and with a long history of success.
Many, many years before Darwin, Aristotle talked about a concept. It's called synergy. That when people come together in a group, they are more powerful collectively than the sum of their individual parts. And I think that's what you're tapping into here. There is a challenge in times of high stress and adversity. It's sometimes called us versus them thinking. So that's the opposite, isn't it? That's something we should, as leaders, be very sensitive to picking up early and doing something about. What would you recommend?
Well, firstly, paying attention and listening for this language. When people are saying, well, they this, and we, and putting people into the third person, this is really important to pay attention to. Because what it kind of gets back to is when we are afraid or when we're threatened, it gets back to that evolutionary need to protect ourselves and our community. When we're threatened, we close the gates, we put up the barriers, we hoard the resources for ourselves, we hoard the information for ourselves. We go into this basic sort of self-preservation. And that us versus them is kind of code for we're closing the gates. And so if we want to preserve cohesion, we have to continue to sort of focus on, well, actually, we are in this together. We are stronger together. And that when we share our wisdom and we share our resources, we share our insights and we share our successes, we'll thrive.
So collective terms such as we and us are important because words matter, don't they?
Oh, they matter so much.
So we want to learn more. Where would we go?
Well, we'll go to the Office of Wellbeing, which is the coordinator for all of this work. The website is just such a great resource for additional information and support for this series, as well as for information on mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being in this time. And of course, we'd love to hear from you. So please email comments, questions, suggestions to us at the Office of Wellbeing email, which is right here.
So we're in this together.
We are indeed.
Thank you, Carolyn, as always. And I thank you for listening today.
Thank you, George. And thanks to all of you.